Welcome to Tarot to a T. Here we are again. And this time it is April. Can you believe it is April? I can hardly believe how time just seems to go by and I don't notice it. I think we all experience that from time to time, but the older you get, I don't know. I'm not liking it. I mean, sometimes it's a good thing when time flies, but this is ridiculous, right? So today I'm going to do Scorpio for April 2022. If you haven't joined me before, I do a simple little read here. I'm going to deal one card for your recent past, one card for your current situation, and one card for the probable and possible outcome of this situation, right? So here we go for Scorpio, April 2022. What is the Scorpio going through? Okay. For your recent past, you have the Three of Hearts. For your current situation, you have the Eight of Spades, and your likely outcome is the Ace of Diamonds. So with this Three of Hearts here, honestly, this could be some kind of triangle. Could be a romantic triangle. Maybe you had a choice between two different people. I just want to say the month of April seems to be about relationships, because the last reading I did was the same kind of thing. It was all about relationships. So anyway, that's just interesting to me. Yeah, I think you might have had to make some kind of decision here. It's not a terrible thing to have choices, right? Probably just like someone to date. I don't think it's like you got two marriage proposals. That would be pretty weird. You'd have to have a pretty active social life for that to happen, honestly, right? Let's get a clarifier and see what kind of choice Scorpio had to make here in the recent past. Okay. Interesting. Honestly, this is just about like give me 1 second, please. This choice definitely had to do with a romantic relationship as opposed to, I don't know. I'm just going to throw it out there like a job choice. That's the confirmation with this six. The road was open. Like you might have had a lot of doors open. It definitely involved like somebody you wanted to get to know better. Please give us another card for Scorpio's recent past here. And choosing over a couple of people. Making up their mind which path to take. Again, open pathway. And we have two sixes here, so this to me represents two different paths. It again kind of confirms what I was picking up here. This is a happy situation, and this right here is more lucrative in some sense, okay? Doesn't mean like, I mean, the person could have more money if that is a determining factor for you. Usually when we first meet people, that's not what we look at first. Unless, of course, you are like looking to settle down and hitch up and get married and just make it all like official. It seems like there's a lot more joy though with this choice. Again, it's cool. It represents paths. Let's get another clarifier though for the recent past for the Scorpio. This lucky Scorpio that had open doors, different ways they could have gone with things. Okay, necessary changes. It brought about changes definitely in your relationship status. I think that's goes without saying. But it also talks about leaving, separating from something to go in a particular direction. It's very vague for me, but this might totally speak to someone out there, right? Be sure to tell me this in the comments, because this is like, it's almost like I'm not being allowed to see much else. Just other than there was some indecisiveness for a bit about which path to take, and I'm pretty sure it had to do with a very significant relationship. Maybe you were exiting actually a committed relationship and you had choices. And it made necessary changes. Got you out of a living situation that you just didn't want to be in anymore. Doesn't mean it was horrible. In your present situation here, though, you're moving ahead for sure. I think you're focusing on work, and it's been a little bit stressful. I mean, this could have been a choice about career. I'm just not picking it up because of the hearts. The hearts usually talk about something more personal, more deep. But it looks like you are, yeah, you're I mean, dare I use the phrase workaholic? You're just kind of like, at the moment, you're just immersed in work. Let's get a clarifier about the current situation for Scorpio. Maybe there's just a lot of pressure on you all of a sudden and you really can't think about any of this. Yeah, for sure, right? Because this has separated you. Again, there's this theme of separation. But in here, we're looking at, this has separated you from a person, I think, that you want to spend more time with, that you want to get to know. I think work has pulled you away from that situation. Like, these changes happened and it was all good, but now you're just kind of like, I don't have the energy to put forth. You don't have the energy to spread out right now. You need to focus on whatever's going on with your work. I don't think you're very satisfied with that at the moment. I'm going to get another card though. So that's the energy of some kind of authority over you. It could represent you, but it has to do with business. Again, this is work related. Totally. I think you have a demanding boss who's interfering with this relationship you want to pursue that you made a choice about. Yeah. This is interfering with your pursuit of that. Yeah, this king is like, it could be like the company. It could represent like the organization, not just like a supervisor, but probably some kind of pressure that you're feeling from somebody. Where you're headed, though, is kind of like a new beginning, a new start, probably financially. This may be talking about the job situation. This could be like a new position, a new set of responsibilities. I think you're all for it. It's not like you're resisting it. I just think you were torn. And you kind of had to turn your back on this because this is totally going in another direction. Kai, does that make sense? Let's get another card and clarify the Scorpios. Potential outcome. And there's their current work predicament of sorts. However this is going to begin for you, this new beginning, it's going to bring some stability into your life, probably that you've needed. It's practical stability. It's all about practical matters, not matters of the heart or the soul. Okay, this is more about practicalities. But it's going to lead to a definite level of contentment within you. This is something you definitely want. Let's get one more card. Let's clarify Scorpio's potential outcome here before we wrap it up. And it's going to lead to some kind of youthful energy. Yeah. It's whatever change is going to happen here is going to make you more appealing in some way. Honestly, I could be speaking to a male because this is kind of a younger, good-looking guy kind of energy. So whatever changes are going to come in your work life that are going to start in the near future here, they're going to make you more, how should we say it, more desirable to your romantic, especially to romantic interests. I'm going to ask for one more card though. Give us one more card before we close out the Scorpio's potential outcome, because it actually looks very good. It's just the beginning of this reading just was just kind of going down a different storyline. Yeah, this is going to move you ahead in actually matters of the heart. If it had been diamonds, I would have said, oh yeah, this is about moving ahead in your career. I think this is going to end up making you look like a better prize for someone. You know, over here, this could have been you chose between a relationship and pursuing a job. Mm-hmm. And I think, or a career, I don't want to just say a job, but you know, like a career. And I think it happened. And now, you've reached some kind of level of harmony in your work life. I think you made compromises, for sure. But it's like a new start, and you've been wanting this. So whether you were choosing between people or not, you definitely had the focus more on career and work. That became the priority. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio. Interesting reading there. Let me know what you think. Shoot me some comments. And I am trying to get better about asking you please to like and subscribe just so I can stick around and keep doing this. I feed off your energy. So when your positive energy comes to me, it actually helps. It helps keep me going and motivated because I have to fit this into my schedule too. I appreciate everything you do, and I hope to see you back. All right, enjoy your April. Take care.